Hello and welcome back to All Under Heaven. A few episodes ago, somebody asked if we could do a grand tour of our entire realm. Okay, let's do it. Let me go find a grand tour. Right. Now, what type of tour do we want to do? Majesty tour is interesting. This vassal opinion is good, I guess, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. This one's kind of cool, the intimidation tour. Taxation would get us money, but like I don't really care about money. It's the prestige is quite nice. Yeah. I do like the prestige that you get from this one. Maybe do a majesty tour? Where are we starting? We're starting here. So, I guess we could go all the way to this corner to start with. Then we'll head down to here. Then we're going to go all the way down to this island. Over here. Down. Oh, to here as well. Yeah. How many have I got? I got 5. Okay. Let's go here. Down here. Only got 3 more? I need to be more picky. Right, let's clear this whole list up. So, we're going to go here. 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 Or 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. There we go. There's our tour. It's a pretty long one. I think it's the correct one. And then pretty much all of these guys are going to be sitting on Cultural Festival, I assume. Except for the ones at the top here, because these must be my culture. Yeah. So we can choose to have this one to get opinion or this one to increase control. It doesn't really matter which we go for here. Popular opinion is still nice, though. I might just do Cultural Festival the whole way. Yeah. It's going to cost us 6,000 treasury. Right, let's fire those guys as well for now. We'll work out what we need in a second. Alright. So next thing that we want to do is we want to go along this route and make sure we're picking up everything that we can. So you're going to go here. Cross back over. Cross to there. Cross over here. Do I want to head up to these ones actually? Maybe. Maybe. So if I want to do that, let's reorganize here. So instead of that, I'm going to head to here. Then I'm going to backtrack a little bit. So I'm going to go to this one. Then I'm going to go head up to Shenwu. Go and then up to here. Right. Then we might go from here to here. Here. I don't like that. I don't like how that looks. So let's go up to this one. Yeah, and then into this one. Right, after that, we're going to head to this place. We're going to head to Gidu. Cut across here. Just seeing where else we're going. So we're going to there. Okay. So I'm going to go down to this one. Cross here. Then we're going to kind of do a little bit of zigzagging across our country here. So into this one. I'm actually just going to specifically say that one as well. There we go. And then that gets us to our next destination. Yeah, we're missing some in the center, but I think we're going to have to miss some in the center. Right. Yeah, head to here. Then here. Now this takes us on a boat. Could alternatively head in. That only gets us experience in Wanderer, so I'm not that worried about it. So I'm actually going to switch this around. I'm going to send you here. Then to the port. There you go. Then you can go. Okay, we arrive here. We're then going to cross back. Well, we could head... Am I not heading to Anchor? I'm not heading to Anchor anymore. So anywhere I would cut to go to Anchor? Could maybe cut there. So we can go down to Anchor. So there's a lot of things down there. Okay, let's just apply for now. Can I cut without redoing the entire route? No, I can't. Okay, I'd have to restart. I'm not going to do that. Okay, in which case we're going to do our own little trip. So after we arrive here, working out how I want to do this. Let's go into here, into Nung, and we'll work our way down from there. So you're going to head here, then all the way down to this one here. Keep heading south. We'll cross over this way. Okay, so then into there, into there. I'm just working out whether we can cross here. I think we can. Yeah, so we'd want to cross down there and come back up to Angkor. Then over here. Then up to this one. And then back down to this one. Then maybe up, but I think I'm only going to go up to Pagan here. There we go. Then we arrive at the next location. Wonderful. Right. So that's going between there and there. So probably we want to head up to these ones first, because these seem all fairly easy to get. They're all kind of on the way. Let's make sure we have them all got there. Then we're going to head to that one. Then we're going to head out to the coast. And I have to decide how far down here we're going. I think we might go to here and then work our way in. I think that's fine. We have to remember that you can't go too long on a journey, because it will literally just say you can't go too long on a journey. So we have to try and get as many places as we can without going too crazy. There we go. Right. Next one. It already says it's going to take 6 years. I think we can cut some time off of that. But we'll see. Also, I think it's based on how long the trip normally takes. So I think we might be like okay on that. As in, because the trip is expected to take a while because we're going so far. But, yeah. That's fine. Okay, so that gets us here. There are less points of interest here. I'm assuming because a lot of this is desert. Yeah, a lot of this is desert, so less points of interest for us to visit. There we go. Seeing where this goes. So we might go here. In there. Down there. Back up to some of these ones. Yep. And then into there. Right. Next. So next, I'm thinking we're going to go in like this. Up to 7 years. Again, we can cut some time off of this as well by like putting in some extra, like for buying these travel options. So I suspect it will not take nearly that long. Also, there are a ton of events while traveling that just take time off traveling. Which, yeah, probably be beneficial. You're heading in there. Also, there appears to be no points of interest all the way over the steps. Okay. Yeah, no points of interest that we aren't already going to there. Yep. Go here, go here, go here, here, and then here. Cool. So that is a very, very, very long trip. Going to a lot of places. Like, there's so many places we aren't going in between, but like, yeah, can't be done. I guess we could have changed how we were going to places, so we could have said we're going here, then here, then here, then here, and done that, but I think that would have taken a very, very long time. So, obvious one is mercenary guards, right? Gives you travel speed and travel safety. Next, we need to find where the dangerous spots are on our route, and have a look and see if there's any commonalities between them. So these ones are dangerous due to county control, roaming bandits. And this one's dangerous due to county control, roaming bandits. There's not a lot we can do there. Could go for cultural ambassador, which will, in theory, raise cultural acceptance across everywhere we visit. Plague danger is also an interesting one, because plague danger means that we won't be in trouble if a plague pops up. I think cultural ambassador sounds good. Right. Every available courtier will come on this, and it's going to be a very luxurious tour. Our goal, justice. Sure, that's our goal. We have a lot of people in our entourage. Let's start the grand tour. Like how it costs us 7. Yeah, because we're paying the caravan master directly. Is he our best caravan master? 2217. Pretty much. He's pretty much our best caravan master. There we go. Right. Start. Okay. We also have dangerous factions, but how dangerous they are, we will find out later. Cool. Oh yeah, also, there was something I think I saw, which was a way to gain influence. Yeah, I saw this on an unrelated, thing, so I'm just trying... I need to find somebody who's out of treasury. Oh, you know, easy way to find people who are out of treasury? Popular opinion is low. Nope, you've got treasury. Okay. Popular opinion is low. Now you've got treasury. You're the same person. You're the same person. Okay. You're probably mad due to, cultural acceptance, not due to treasury. Yeah, I was hoping there'd be people who are mad due to having empty treasuries or something, but... yeah, I don't think there are any people there who are mad due to empty treasuries, unfortunately. How about you? No. Anyway, basically, apparently, the... whatever option it is to pick debt relief option. Apparently this one also, gives you influence or something like that. I was going to test it, but we can't. So, that's fine. Or we can't easily test it. Because there's no easy way of seeing people who have negative treasuries. But if we see one, we'll test it. Okay. Due to starting the thing, I get 700 prestige. Wow. Local justice. We arrive in a small village in Huayin to see quite a commotion in the town square. Unfortunate creature is surrounded by furious villagers. The bleak, hopeless look in her eyes fades and brightens as she notices my procession's approach. Your Majesty, please, don't listen to them. It's all lies. I'm innocent. Won't you give me the Huangdi's justice? True, the evidence seems circumstantial, but a lowly peasant should never speak to their Huangdi unprompted. Then say it's just, or it's frivolous. Well, what's the control in the holding? It's just, sorry. I don't want to, I was thinking about it. I was actually thinking, I don't actually want to lower control, because popular opinion's already negative. So, yeah. Study in martial. Ding Zijong, the local captain, and a few of his officers greet my entourage as they enter the military camps of Guizhou. I briefly observe the regiment grounds and then dismount. A group of soldiers are engaged in battle plans. What do I want? Do I want martial? Yeah, I'll take a free 1 martial, please. Thank you. Tip the host. This person would like me to pay for staying at their place. Okay. I have lots of money. Inspiration realized. You made me regalia that gives me diplomacy per level of fame. Thank you so much. You made me regalia that's garbage? Alright. Wait, we already have regalia that gives us diplomacy per level of fame. This one makes me lose tyranny quicker and gives me sparse opinion, and this one, yeah, I think is better for now. But the other one's still got, it's got, like, chances of being good. You over there. I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but rare is a chance I have to talk to you. I understand that you must grow the realm, but the mills you built here are taking part of our land. And get a peasant influx into one of my counties? Alright. That's fine. Inspiration, new forge. You want a new forge. Alright. That's fine. No, an exam cheater guilty. Oh no. Right, it just says description. Here, let's go for more of these. And another one of these. Also, while we're here, let's just buy a new thing. There we go, bought it. Oh, it cost me influence to buy them? Ah, oops. Do I want to delay ourselves here for 7 days, or do I want the chance of getting bandits eliminated here? And wounded. I would prefer not to be wounded, but really a prowess challenge and I'm losing? I suppose I only have 18 prowess right now. How much is my old age penalty? 16. Yeah, and I don't have a lot of things that are reducing penalties. Although, you know what? If I equip the thing here, what's my odds? That doesn't recalculate. Okay. That's fine. We'll take the safe route. We'll delay 7 days. It's not a really big problem given how long the trip is. My brother, my father, my husband all died in a war. And when you commanded and won the battle of Aral Karakum against Kutan, it was a victory for you, but for me it was the day 3 generations of my family died. You're no Huangdi of mine. So I can care for the war widow, or I can ignore them. Well, I'll care for them because I want popular opinion. The truth of it. Huangdi, it's the Huangdi. Please, my wife is innocent. These fiends put their sins at others' feet. Okay, so I can hear the charges and get stone unturned her. I'm here to pardon her or carry on. I'll stone unturn. I didn't unturn a stone, but I was there. Life of a ruler. Several peasants gather around me asking for stories of my life. I think back on what I could tell them, and 2 stories jump to mind. One, when my father, Yu Xingfang, became a legendary figure, is a lovely memory. On the other hand, when my war against gentleman Yang Chuanjing ended in victory, is a more awesome tale likely to inspire loyalty and fervor. Do I get inspired by tales for this place, or martially inspired? I'll inspire them by tales of my father. Okay. Here, I'm going to swing these back with gold. Yep. Skills can stay quite happily at level 2. Get some more experience. The Witch of Luzhou. Luzhou is a land of strange and obscure custom to me. The practices of the Shangqing faith are strange and unimaginably different from Diana, and nowhere is that more apparent than their attitude towards the practice of magic. Right in the middle of town, there's a woman chanting incantations and offering blessings as if she were a bhikkhu. It's strange to me, but the people appear positively jubilant to be in her presence. I don't want to be a witch. I'm going to say that's really none of my concern, and leave. My sister died of heart failure. Oh, okay. You would like to forge regalia. Oh, please, more regalia. Exactly what I always needed. You've got slightly higher quality on the weapon inspiration. That's cool, I guess. A stop on the way. I admired Huang Di Yu Daji. It is an honor to us to have you visit our humble domain. If you'd like, please stay the night and join us for supper. Sure. The oil lamps cast a light so feeble it's nearly imperceptible. An old servant serves us food, fish, unspiced. Magistrate Wang Pusuwan seems a bit too nervous, talking about difficulties of ruling such a poor area, the impossible taxation. The last priest we had left after just a couple of months, he mutters, putting away the watered wine. He promptly excuses himself to go to the latrine, accidentally bumping into me on the way. I'll try and catch him stealing from me. I managed to catch him. We'll let whoever won the debate win the debate. We won't overrule it. And then we'll carry on here. Hey, our child or grandchild passed an exam. You need to marry. There we go. Yep, seems good. I recognize that house. Although apparently it's a different house. Oh, it's the Tianli Zhao, but whatever. I recognize them. It's fine, they can marry. Inspiration realized. You made me a goblet. Thank you. A serf and his Huangdi. A Baal buffoon. He is a hysterical infidel. Every second that he remains on the throne is an affront to Buddha's will. I can challenge him. 0 chance I get killed, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Reduces taxes. Or I simply look like him. I'll reduce his taxes. That's fine. Also, I think we just got an upgrade in here. Although, I don't have the influence. Yeah, I should save up influence. As the top candidate, you've been appointed governor of this. No, I haven't. Okay. I have a new son called Jinsi, who is fecund. Okay. I have 2 new daughters. Alright. Hey, one of them got a trait. That's cool. Right. Getting more experience and things. Oh, let's just tell me about my goblet, I think. Right. Hey, we increased cultural acceptance. This is the benefit of having the cultural ambassador with you, is you get a lot of acceptance up. Tributary was invalidated. I'm going to grab Know Thyself. We'll know when we're a year away from death. And failed the examination. Okay. How's our health anyway? It's fine. Okay. Martial perk available. Courtship's the only thing we can take, so I take courtship. Son has learned Arabic. Okay. Inspiration realized. You've made me a mace. That's a pretty good mace, all things considered. The Khitans govern. So I can get increased offer acceptance, or offer vassalage acceptance with him. Or I can increase cultural acceptance. Let's try and make him my vassal. The new child of my blood. Do you want to be my vassal now that I've increased your chances of accepting? How much is it? How much did you increase it by? Nothing? You increased it by nothing? That's interesting. True ruler. Oh, maybe it's spending influence? Or, oh no, it can't be that. Yeah, I don't know what it is, then. Maybe we got the 1% chance it didn't happen. Or, yeah, so we either got the 1% chance it didn't happen or it didn't work. Also, foment revolt. This allows you to do this. Oh, wow. That's pretty bad. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that was just something we unlocked. I can't remember how we unlocked it, but we unlocked it. Anyway, cultural festival, number 1. Let's start. We increase cultural acceptance. Suddenly I find myself separated from my entourage by a loud crowd that presses forward to observe the ongoing festivities. Before I can react, I end up stuck between 2 people having a heated conversation. However, I don't understand a thing they're saying, and Gao Jiu starts talking directly to me, and I try to blend in, but Wulila is giving me a side eye. I should probably say something back. Their language seems fascinating. Maybe I'll be able to pick up from there. So I can ask somebody to teach me. I get an interpreter. And I get appreciated their culture for 5 years here. Nod and smile. Chance I get appreciated their culture is too confusing. I'll pay the money to recruit this guy as an interpreter. Okay. Carrying on. Person learned Chinese. That's cool. 'Tis the season. Look at this. Son of Heaven, come celebrate with us. So we can drink some mead and we get drink and forget for 10 years. Alright. Or, this is a lovely celebration. I get some stress, but I do increase cultural acceptance up another 10%. Which I'll do. Gift exchange. This person's given me the most garbage crown the world has ever seen. I will have to choose a gift to exchange, apparently. I'm going to sell it. Okay. I'm tempted to just give him the gold I have from selling it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to give you the gold I got for selling your own item. Some pay tribute at my court, apparently. Okay. It's fine. Concubine is pregnant. And, do we want tribute? Tribute gives us renown here? Oh, definitely. Ah, thank you for the renown. I didn't know what I was expecting when I asked Prefect Yaglakar Zia to host a cultural festival to display the customs of a people, but it wasn't this. I turned my head away from the uncoordinated dance of the poorly trained performers and tried to find some comfort in the meals prepared. Wah! The venison is hardly cooked and the blank are completely carbonized. Is this good representation of Liao Shibai culture? So we can have cultural acceptance decrease and it gets development growth, or it's not that bad. I'll say it's not that bad and instead increase our cultural acceptance. Okay. We're going to take the renown here. Cool, we finished a couple of training fields. Continue upgrading. There we go. I can vassalize you. Alright. I have done so. You're part of a duchy that I cannot make. You're part of a kingdom which I cannot usurp, I assume. Yep. Alright, well, back up here. Back to the trip. A duel demanded. You would like to duel me. Or sorry, you would like to duel me. I'm delayed 30 days no matter what. I'm not going to duel you. Right. Inspiration disruptions. We'll take the chance of a higher quality thing. Yeah, let's just take the chance. It is higher quality. Wonderful. Go in here, get rid of it telling me that I have new items. My daughter has come of age. So my daughter can now marry. It's gonna marry. Prestige gain. Oh, you're from house. You're from the real House Zhao. Okay. You can marry them. My counselor died. I didn't check which one it was. Assuming it's not important. I was probably my Minister of Works. Looking at how bad this guy is. Yeah, I'm going to replace my Minister of Works with somebody who's actually good at the job. No, I don't want to swap anybody. Looking for somebody who's high rank and not assigned. So you're currently in charge of Hindustan. I'm going to like put you on my council instead. Which I guess means we now have a new person in charge of Hindustan. Like just all of a sudden put in charge of it. But that's okay. Right. More concubines are falling pregnant, and we are continuing on our way. Hey, I have enough learning experience for a new thing here. We are going to gain a ton of learning experience. That gets us a medium health boost. So our health is now, well, still fine, but that's good. There's a new hybrid culture called Hungaro-Saxon. Interesting. Hungary appears to be just Hungary. At one point, though, it was Hungary plus, it was the Carpathian Empire. On to the Carpathian Empire. Ah, faction command destroyed. Well, that makes sense. That lines up. Also, big Lithuania. Also, Byzantines are moving into Burgundy. And Wales exists. Aragon holds land up there. All sorts of weird things happening on the other side of the map. Couldn't possibly be affected by what we're doing over here. No. I mean, it probably is, because if you take out, like, a major force here, it opens up the Byzantines to freely expand wherever they want to expand, which then, you know, opens up more, which opens up more, which, yeah, I get it. There's a butterfly effect, but, yeah, it's interesting seeing what's happening. Lost my antiquarian. And my keeper. Oh. I was going to say, and the keeper, my keeper of the treasures, not realizing that is my antiquarian. Let's have a supervisor of the hunt as well. That's going to be You. Anyone else? Nope. You're all good. Right. Right. Carrying on our trip. Imperial favor. We'll let whoever wins the debate be the favored party. There we go. You go to an exam that you'll fail. Okay. Inspiration realized. 4 regalia. General opinion +4. Not bad. Hello. Hey, you gave me 75 renown. Okay. I've lost my master of the hunt. They're already dead. Okay, new master of the hunt is going to be my son. Okay, and I can now grab whole of body already. Wow, it was really, really quick. So now our health is actually good. Wow, okay. Huge fan of that. Okay. Our friend has died, unfortunate. And we've arrived at location number 2. I've also lost my personal champion. We're also already at max tour. Which is crazy good. Okay. Not going to read your poetry. Right. I have another son. Any special things about this son? Nope. Betrothed can marry. We'll send it off. Right. Blackmail. Yeah, I murdered that guy. It's fine. You can't blackmail me if I show no, like, remorse. Let's see here. I'll say it's a misunderstanding. The brush speaks. I'm brought beneath the silk canopy by my vassal, Intendant Furong Renbao, when a crowd has gathered. Xiao Gong will show us the beauty of the classics. He bows solemnly to me, and Intendant Furong takes his place at the center and unrolls a fine parchment. With careful rhythm, he sets ink to paper, each stroke flowing into the next until the words take graceful form. Intendant looks at me intently. Your Majesty, your judgment carries great weight. Would you honor our artist by speaking your judgment before us all? And also the careful balance and fluid motion of each stroke. The writing feels deliberate, measured, skill paired with thoughtful intent. So I can gain 50 learning lifestyle experience. Or, yeah, things that are worse. Yeah, I can gain prestige, lifestyle experience, lose opinion, or get prestige and lifestyle experience. So I'll choose the top option. That's good. Whole bunch of things are finishing. That's fine. Let's go and have a look at them. So this one, we can upgrade that. You fully upgraded on the guardhouse here. And you upgrade the marketplace while we're here. And you can upgrade the hospices. Right, back to where we are. There we go. Moving the camera back roughly to where it should be. Gilded contribution. So I can spend money to increase development growth, get city buildings, or pay them a visit. Chance that she gets architect or stewardship, but that's just a random courtier of mine. I'll increase development growth here. That's fine. Okay. I've inherited the district of Louis. I don't need this random war banner. I can just give this away. Cool. That's fine. Back into here. In line. As I watch the 15th dull performance that this putrid Jianzhou has to offer, I find myself wishing for all the dancers to break every possible bone and just go away. Wait a moment, I can send them away. My beloved subjects, it's come to my ears the most unfortunate information you've been committing theft and treachery across these lands. Okay, I can say it'd be a shame if someone punished you for these crimes, or let them go. I'll let them go for the popular opinion, and I will demand tribute. I got renown. Wait, the next phase has been skipped, because this guy is not home. Okay. So where are we going now? Can we have a look at travel? That's fine. Okay, as long as it doesn't break the travel, let's... Wait, it did sort of break the travel, though. Yeah, just a little bit. Because I would like to go here, then here as well. Okay. I have another son. He's fecund. Okay. It's a lot of sons I have. He also has Way of the Nomad. Wow, he has a ton of different things that he's got going on here. Okay. Huh. Wild. Yeah, you can get horse archers. Okay. Right. Now we're on the boats. New learning lifestyle perk. Probably cultural fascination progress. That seems good, because that'll mean that our culture will get whatever we're researching quicker. Current one is cranes. Okay, cool. Still quite a few years away. I've lost my guru. I need a new guru. New guru is going to be my player heir. For now, anyway. Okay. Child of my blood. Another child of my blood. Okay. Somebody bartered with me. That's cool. Cultural acceptance has gone up a little bit. And transfer someone back to Tibet, which we will do. Right. Just going around here a little bit, increasing cultural acceptance. Right. More experience in many, many things. To aggressive Huangdi. I'm going to forgive this person's ignorance. Did lose me some dread, but I didn't want to get tyranny. These people are being rivals. I'm going to say we have to work together, and we get 10 travel safety for 30 days. That seems good. And 10 days progress. See us flying along there. Alright. Hey, new learning perk. Let's grab... It's this, so I can then get up to scholarly circles in a second. It's a language barrier, but I can potentially, progress this by 7 days. Cool. There's a stolen keepsake between my son and my food taster. I say my son is the person I back here. Although make my food taster dislike me is not the best thing in the world, but whatever. Oh, this is the one where we can choose to lower control or not. I'm not going to lower control. I'll care for war widows. May have seen some of these before. Okay, Life of a Ruler. We'll tell the story that increases popular opinion. I'll get this person... Well, you know what? I'm just going to forgive him. I'm not going to go to war over 0 gold. How long till the faction? The faction will trigger at any time. Ooh. This person's invited me to a banquet. Okay, is he going to try and steal from me again? No, that one we just left. Oh, okay. Let's grab scholarly circles. Now, 51 learning. Okay. I will forgive this person again. Give this person a tax break for talking bad about me. Let's do a couple of children's examinations. Hey, we got 1 pass. It's good. Martial contest. I'm not going to do that. Mainly because I'll fail. I'm not going to try and fight the bandits either. We'll take the 7-day wait there. You want to add things towards tension? I say no. Basically. There we go. We're almost at our next location. Songs. I'm going to kill you for the dread. I've lost my Master of the Hunt and my Tutor. Tutor is much more important than my Master of the Hunt, to be honest with you here. Do I have a Genius Tutor? Or an intelligent one? I have an intelligent one. I don't see Genius anywhere. I might give up in a second. Just go for the intelligent one. I think I am going to give up and go for intelligent. Yep. There we go. It's fine. And then you can be my supervisor of the hunts, a position where people apparently regularly die. Granddaughter can marry. He's going to marry into the Seljuks. Okay, which will further increase our house relations. It's good. Right. Roadside poetry. Gain the learning lifestyle experience from that. New wandering perk as well. And say Diarch some... Yeah, maybe I go for Diarch, some more loyal when you're traveling. That sounds good. Because we are traveling. Is this the same granddaughter? I think it might be. Wait a second or two. Night by the campfire. Unless this person tells the story, which will lower our stress. Not that we had any. I think this is a new granddaughter. You're going to marry the Seljuk. Continually just marry into the Seljuks. Right. New learning lifestyle perk. Well, we already got all of this. Let's get pedagogy, which doesn't really matter because I'm not going to have any wards. But we can get down to open-minded for different cultural opinion. We can get to learn on the job. All sorts of good stuff. It's interesting that this revolt hasn't triggered, by the way. You'd think that it should. But anyway. We are about to arrive. I can get peasant influx into our capital again. Let's do that. My daughter has come of age, and we have arrived at the cultural festival. It seems like a good point to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.